Welcome to ShortView Trading. This is your morning market hit for Thursday, April the 23rd. What matters today for traders? So whilst the S&P and the Nasdaq bounced yesterday, it's worth bearing in mind that rolling over is a process. And in that process, we had 2 down days this week and then an up day yesterday. Whilst it's a similar situation if we look in other parts of the world. Europe peaked on the 14th of April last week. Japan peaked at the back end of last week. So whilst it's not conclusive that we're rolling over, the evidence is building. And with that, short-term models are continuing to retain that sell bias. The short-term put to call ratio shows there's very little downside protection in portfolios. Whilst the risk appetite models have been rolling over, technically the market was overbought a few days ago, and with that momentum is rolling to the downside. So yes, it's a process, but it appears for now at least to be playing out. Added to which, stress remains in certain parts of the global financial system, and indeed that's most obvious if you look at Eurozone sovereign bond spreads, where we had further widening yesterday in France, Belgium, Spain, Portugal, whilst Italy remains very wide. Interestingly, if you look at the Eurozone banking sector, its price action has been very soggy in recent trading sessions. It's effectively at multi-decade record lows. Indeed, it's as low as it's ever been on the chart. Stress also remains in other parts of the financial system as we've been articulating in recent days, whilst other signs in the US weren't so good yesterday. Transports made a new low. The high beta, small and mid-cap indices underperformed the S&P again, while the dollar was strong, none of which points to broad-based risk-seeking behavior. So the story seems to be playing out. Naturally, it's not conclusive as of yet, but the evidence is building, added to which we remain within that right time frame that we've been articulating in recent trading sessions. The idea that a relief rally lasts typically 17 to 26 trading sessions. For the full detail on how we're playing this, please see today's daily rag available to subscribers and on the website. So what are we watching today? Well, there's a lot going on. The EU leaders meeting, which is of course a virtual meeting, is critical, where they will discuss finances, debt mutualisation issues and so on. How that plays out will be important for how the euro trades and how those spreads trade. Over and above that, we continue to watch price action, stress in other parts of the financial system, and any other announcements from policymakers. And then in terms of macro, there's lots of April flash PMIs today, which will be important, as well as the US weekly jobless claims and 1 or 2 other bits of data. Earnings continue in the States, of course. Intel are reporting today, amongst others. So that's it from us. That's your morning market hit for Thursday, April the 23rd. Thank you for listening. Please do subscribe on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and or Twitter. Just search under ShortView Trading. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and trade well.